Hey guys, good morning. Today we are in the port city of Germany, Hamburg, and we're going to check it out. Join me while we explore the Speicherstadt and HafenCity together. In this video we are in Hamburg, a city in the north of Germany known for its massive port, centuries of trade history, red brick warehouse districts and strong maritime culture. Once one of Europe's most important trading hubs, Hamburg grew rich through shipping routes that connected Germany to the rest of the world. Today we're going to explore the famous Speicherstadt, the world's largest historic warehouse district, known for its canals, neo-Gothic brick architecture and its past as a center for coffee, tea, spices and carpet trading. We will also take a boat tour through HafenCity, Hamburg's modern harbor district, where old maritime history meets futuristic architecture along the waterfront. During our adventure we will try some of Hamburg's local food specialties, including the sweet and buttery Franzbrötchen, a cinnamon pastry that has become a symbol of the city, and the famous Fischbrötchen, a fresh fish sandwich deeply connected to Hamburg's seafaring identity. So join me as we dive into the history, food and harbour life of one of Germany's most fascinating cities. So the Speicherstadt, where we're in right now, has been around since the late 1800s, and this used to be the largest warehouse district in all of Germany. And in all of these buildings they used to store coffee, tea, spices, you name it. They would come in via the port of Hamburg and would be transported all over Europe. Nowadays Hamburg is still a really big port city, but all the stuff that comes into the port gets loaded on trucks and transported to the rest of Europe right away. They don't store it in warehouses anymore. So the original function of this warehouse district is now redundant. However, it is still really cool to walk around, and I think it's one of the most unique places to visit in all of Germany. I mean, just look at this. What a vibe. Look at all those canals, the water. What a vibe. This is incredible. I mean, this is the kind of backdrop you would put as a background on your phone or your laptop or something. Like, I would have that as a wallpaper. That shit looks good. This is like stepping into the old world. They say Hamburg is a city with the most bridges in the entire world. They say Hamburg has more than 2,500 bridges in the city. That's more than Venice, Amsterdam and London combined. Now that's wild, but I believe it actually. Because as a matter of fact, there's a bridge over there, and there, and there. There's a bridge over there, and then there's a bridge over there. As a matter of fact, I'm standing on a bridge right now. In my panorama, I see about 7 to 8 bridges already. That's wild. Now, anytime you look on the internet and research a city in the northern part of Europe, where they say there's a lot of canals, bridges and water, they will say like, oh, that's the Venice of the North. So, bridges in Belgium is the Venice of the North, Amsterdam is the Venice of the North, Hamburg is the Venice of the North. But none of these cities even compare to Hamburg, not even Venice itself. So I think we should start naming Venice the Hamburg of the South, because Hamburg is a true champion when it comes to canals and bridges. Okay, now what is this? Here it looks like we can walk inside. Wow, look at this. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is a photogenic spot, guys. Oh, hell yeah, look at this. Oh, this is some Instagram-worthy shit. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's crazy. I wish I had a second person with me. I could take us some pictures. I need to start up an Instagram page, for real, for real. Look at this. This is cool, yo. Oh yeah, this is some thumbnail-worthy shit right here. Oh my lord. Check it out. Wow. Alright, there's a staircase here. Let's see if we can go up and get the view. Oh hell yeah, there's a sky bridge over there. Now I love sky bridges. I knew Hamburg wouldn't let me down. They have sky bridges too. Now they're legit. I don't only like normal bridges, I like sky bridges as well. This is nice. So, this place is called Speicherstadt and it actually means warehouse city. Now, I feel like I should have explained that earlier on in the video. That would have made a lot more sense to people that don't know German. But I don't know what I'm doing, I'm an amateur, so sorry for bringing that translation up this late in the video. Dude, they have croissants with ice cream in them. Pistachio ice cream. Now that looks delicious though, not gonna lie. I like that combination. Oh. Don't get distracted now, Phil. We're shooting content. Don't go out and eat ice cream right now. Not a good idea. Continue on. Alright, we found another photo spot, guys. Look at this. This is really picture worthy. Oh. There in the middle of the bridge. Great photo spot. Now, the weather forecast told me that it was actually going to be sunny today and it would be good weather. But look at this, it's just cloudy. What the heck, dude? I expected some good weather and now I get normal Hamburg weather. Well, at least you get to see the real authentic experience, because what you see is what you get. This is actually what it's normally like in Hamburg. It's a very cloudy city. There's a lot of rain, a lot more than London, for example. Even though London is famous for having bad weather, Hamburg has actually a lot more rain and cloudy weather all throughout the year. So this is the real experience, guys. This Speicherstadt is a nice, pleasant area to be in. It is quiet, it's peaceful. There's no homeless or junkies whatsoever. It's just nice. So just a good vibe here. I know nowadays in YouTube it's very popular to make like poverty porn, and you go to edgy areas like the Hauptbahnhof and like bad places in Hamburg or other places in Europe. So you can make videos about the downfall of Europe and how everything's going to shit. And yes, many places are getting worse by the day, but it doesn't mean you cannot enjoy the nice parts too, guys. So today's vlog is not about the Hauptbahnhof or seeing the bad parts of Hamburg, but just enjoying life. Because thankfully there still are some really nice areas left that have none of that bullshit. Now, from what I understand, there are some cafes here in the Speicherstadt where they store the coffee beans inside their own warehouse, so to say. They store the beans in their office and they do the coffee roasting here on site. So they should have some really good coffee, and I want to try and see if it's legit. So let's go try it out. Here, this one, the Café Roosterij. That should be the most famous one. Let's check it out. Alright, let's go to the counter. It's already busy. Let's also see if we can get some breakfast here. Alright gang, we're inside. They do the coffee roasting behind me. They really advertise it, so we must be at the right place. And I got the menu here. I got the English menu. They have they have nitro coffee. They have different Arabica beans. Yeah, this is a legit spot. So we're going to go with the special coffee of the day because it's special, so therefore it must be good. So we're going to go with that. Let's see if we can also get some breakfast here. Maybe some Franzbrötchen. Dude, they have beer here. Speicherstadt coffee ale. Dude, a Speicherstadt coffee ale. I need to have that when I go out. It's 10 AM now, so not drinking beer with my breakfast, not doing that. But dude, that's a true experience right there. I need to get that. Alright, nice. So, with my coffee, I ordered this Franzbrötchen, which means French bread roll, which looks like it's a mixture between a croissant and a cinnamon roll. It's very funny looking. So it's more flat than a croissant, and it's also more sweet. It's a very strong cinnamon taste to it. So let's try it out. It does taste like a cinnamon roll. So the taste is not mind-blowing, to be honest. But it's nice. It's nice for breakfast. I could eat this more often. It's very sweet though. Alright, let's try the coffee. Very hot. So it's filter coffee, but it tastes really nice. This is delicious. Now they are very specialized in this, and it does taste really good. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not sponsored, but that shit's good. That's some delicious coffee. That is nice, that is approved. Now I also ordered some table water to wash it all down. They say it's especially filtered and you pay like €2.90 for this, so let's see how good Hamburg water is. Oh, that's bullshit. Forget about that, don't order that. No. No go, that's no good. So, attached to this cafe, there's like a whole shop specialized in coffee products. It's nice. Wow, you hear that sound? That's actually coffee beans going through the pipe. Okay, they got some Japanese stuff here too. I guess they have some side hustles going on. Oh, this shit looks good though, shit. Oh yeah, this is the one that I was looking for. Yeah, I want to buy this. Coffee ale. They're a little bit pricey though, not gonna lie, but shit. I want to have some coffee ale. I'm gonna get a bottle of this. I'm bringing this with me for sure. So here they have a whole section with coffee beans. That's awesome. Just from different origins. Indonesian orang-utan coffee. I bet it must be good though. Alright guys, we picked up this bottle of coffee pale ale. Very excited to try it out when I get home. Now that is a nice local product. Very exciting. Alright guys, let's continue the journey. I think we've seen all of Speicherstadt that we wanted to see. Let's go to the next destination. Let's head out to the HafenCity and check out the Philharmony or whatever it's called. I heard it's a nice looking building. Here we have it guys, the Philharmony. This should be the most famous building in all of Hamburg right now. So it's famous because it's a building built on top of another building. This warehouse they think is the worst looking warehouse of them all. Looks really bad. So they decided to build another building on top of it. Dude, you can ride carts here? What the heck? This is a Mario Kart action. Where can I do that? I thought they only did that in Tokyo. I need to find out where you can do that. I want to join in on the fun. Holy shit. That looks amazing. So here, these docks, these floating docks, they call that the Landingsbrücken here in Hamburg. And that's where all the boats take off for transportation or for just tourism. But there's like 10 of these floating docks around here in the HafenCity. Alright guys, I was able to score some tickets for a boat tour for the harbor. Let's check it out. Let's see if we are able to get some good footage. Maybe, who knows, the Hamburg harbor might be pretty. Let's hope for the best. Now, Hamburg has more food that it's famous for than just the Franzbrötchen. So we'll have to check it out here later. Let's get some lunch here later. This might take us to the Speicherstadt and the canals. That's what I want. I want to get a good spot. Alright, here we go. Alright. I think I'm gonna sit here in the corner. I hope this canal cruise is better than the ones that they have in Amsterdam. Boats there go too slow. So let's hope it's a little bit more exciting. Alright, here we go. docked again, time to go. That was nice, but now I'm super hungry, so let's get something to eat. Alright, time to get some lunch. Now I did hear that fish on bread is very popular here in Hamburg, so we have to try it out. I mean, we're close to water, so should be good, right? Let's see if we can find something that's good. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for, Fischbrötchen, fish on bread. Alright, I got the bag. Let's find a place to sit and eat. So what I see people doing is they get the fish bread and then they go to sit somewhere close to water with a view of the water and boats passing by. So I think I'm gonna do the same. Let's see if we can find a nice spot. Alright, we found a spot. Now let's see what's inside the bag. Alright, so the first sandwich I got is the pickled herring fish bread, fish on bread. Looks like it has some onions, it has herring, it has bread and some cucumber or some pickles. Let's try it out. That's what it looks like. Tasty. A little bit sour. Now they say this is the classic food for people that live in Hamburg, because it's close to the sea, so the fish should be very fresh, should be tasting good. And it's tasty, I like it. I like it better than the breakfast I had, the cinnamon type roll. There's not a lot of ingredients in here, but the ingredients that are in here, they're good. Would recommend. You know what? It's actually very tasty. Should have gotten a second one of this instead. I would eat this again. So I actually have one more sandwich. So I bought 2 fish breads. And the next one, next to the sandwich I got, the next sandwich I got is actually a battered fish, a fried fish sandwich. This one's not very warm though, so I hope it's as good as the first sandwich, but let's try it out. I do like fried fish a lot, fish and chips, and also the ones that they have in the Netherlands. Let's see what this is like. Got some lettuce, got some fish, got a sauce, remoulade sauce, got a tomato. Let's see. Not warm. I like the idea of the sandwich, but the one from the shop I got, this one is not good. It's a little bit soggy, it's dry. Sorry guys, the cold fish was so much better. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of today's journey. Today we checked out the Speicherstadt, we had some good coffee there. We went on a boat to check out the harbor. And we also had a nice fish bread here in Hamburg, in the HafenCity. And now it's time to head back to my own country. Thank you all so much for watching, especially if you watched up till this point. And I appreciate you, and see you next time. Cheers.